Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with Kim's Inspired Life. Happy Wednesday. Hashtag What's Up Wednesday. I don't think I've done a What's Up Wednesday in a while. And this is an open collab hosted by our sweet friend Lucia at Teal Creates. No makeup day. I don't feel good. I'm just mostly tired. So if I look horrendous, I'm so sorry. I'll look better later. I'm going to put makeup on in a while. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. I dropped the kids off this morning. The kids, our 3 grandkids, have been staying at our house off and on, probably for the last month or couple months or so, mostly on. So when they spend the night, it's always a little tricky because they all want to sleep in the same bed with Raleigh and I, all 3 of them, even though we have plenty of rooms and plenty of beds. So, and then sometimes, someone goes potty and then someone has to wake up, and so there's all kinds of, things with kids that are 7, 5, and 3. So anyway, this morning's video, I'm going to just kind of take you around my house a little bit and show you some things that need to get done today. However, we have a birthday party to go to. I have a birthday party to go to this morning. Not until 11:30, but I'm picking up a friend about 11. So I have a couple of hours to finish up, get some things done around here. And then as soon as the party is over, I need to come home because I need to get my class ready. I start a new class. I'm finishing up a class. Tomorrow is my last night, starting a new class on Monday. So I'm kind of in the in-between stage of trying to get both things done at one time. So I have a lot of work to do. When the kids are here, I try to get as much done as I can, but, Raleigh does a great job of helping out, of course, and but between the 2 of us, and 3 kids, they're busy. So, all right, I'm in my craft room right now. I'm going to show you these cups right here. When we meet up with our friends, this is my rosary group. There are 8 of us total, so 7 friends, and so we usually bring some sort of a fun little favor or some little treat. And so I went to Walmart. If you've been to Walmart and you've seen these cups, and they come in 3 colors, clear, kind of a light blue, and then this purple color. And so I just got some of the shred. I don't know why I bought like 3 or 4 bags of shred, and just wanted to make sure that I had some not only for today, but then for some other projects possibly. So bought lots of shred. I used less than 1 bag to fill up all 7 cups. And then I just bought some random different Easter candy. So filled those up. And then Zoe, I was showing Zoe last night, and she said, "Oh, Lola, I can make a little tag." And so she loves stenciling. And so look at this, guys. My granddaughter, I'm going to brag for just a second because my granddaughter is 7 years old, and she is such an artist already. She loves to craft. So she made all of these tags. And she wrote, the names of my friends on here, and then, of course, from Zoe down here. So she did such a great job. And then I just tied the ribbon on, and so I'll finish those up today in just a few minutes. My craft room, I cleaned up my craft room before I left to Texas so that when I came back, it would be somewhat in, semblance and order. And so my craft room's not that bad, okay? But then when you come over here and the light's not on, here's the playroom. And the kids have just been playing and having fun, and we clean up and we make a mess, and we clean up and make a mess. And so this room has to be cleaned up. And then the room next door, that's supposed to be kind of like my sewing area, but then the kids' storage area, that's all crazy. So I need to get that room cleaned up. So what happened was, when I went to Texas last week, I was gone for 5 days. I got back Saturday about 3:30, and then at 5 o'clock, so not less than 2 hours later, was the mother-son dance at the kids' school. And so my grandson had asked me to take him, and of course I wasn't going to say no, and so I had to hurry up and get dressed, and then we were off to the dance. So then Sunday morning, my son calls me and says, "Mom, I don't feel good." So I went and picked him up at 7:30, went to urgent care, and he had an ear infection. he didn't have COVID, but he had the flu, and so he can't be around our daughter-in-law since she's going through cancer treatment. So he said, Mom, I need to come over to the house and stay there until I'm better. And I said, well, we can't leave Kaylee at home by herself. So I said, she needs to come over too. So Jake was in one room, Kaylee was in the other room. So I had the 3 kids taking care of them as much as I could as well. So they stayed here Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then they left last night. No sheets on my bed. Sheets are over here because Killian had a little accident last night. That's okay. But the last time I changed the sheets was the day before. so that'll take care of that. Blankets are over there. My closet is a mess because after I unpacked, I just kind of took everything out and threw everything around. So I have my closet to clean out. And then the bathroom, I need to get the mirror cleaned. I need to wipe down the counter. The kids took a bath last night, so I need to get all that stuff cleaned up there. Books on the floor that need to be picked up. Our son slept in this room, and so I took the sheets off. Then now I need to put all the bedding back on. And then Kaylee was in this room, and so I want to take all the sheets and everything off of there. This morning at 3:30 in the morning, when Killian woke up and said that he peed in bed, that made Zoe get up, and she was mad because she said, did he pee on me? And I said, no. She said, I'm coming in this room. So she came over here and slept in here. So these kids, I'm telling you. And my office, I think, is fine. Nothing, I don't think I have to do anything in here, but I will be sitting over there getting some work done later. So I have not yet, I'm going downstairs to make a cup of coffee. I have not yet posted any video from when we were in Texas. And guys, that was 5 days of fun, but oh my gosh, we were on the go. And so of course, because we only had 5 days and we had very specific things, we had, we already had set out an agenda, an itinerary of what we wanted to do. Of my 4 friends that went with me to Texas, only one of them, Jamie, had been there before. And so everything was just all new for the other 2. And so we were just trying to cram in as much stuff as we possibly could. While we were on the trip, of course, we started talking about, what our next trip is and what we're going to do together. So that'll be for an upcoming video. I'll share that. So this weekend, so today is Wednesday, and Friday, we're going to be leaving to go up to Sacramento because this weekend is the weekend that we meet up with our crafty YouTube friends. So I'm excited about that. I think the kids are probably going with us because Kaylee is leaving on Friday with her mom to go down to LA for her treatment. I'm not sure actually she's getting a treatment on Friday or if she's just going for scans and blood work and all of that. So we'll see. But either way, Jake has been working and just trying to get over this cold that he has. So I don't think he's going to be in any shape to be watching kids, and so I don't know. So we'll see what happens. So right now I'm feeling like I have a lot to do, but when I feel like this, when I just feel kind of overwhelmed, I just say, okay, what am I going to do in the next hour? So I just try to go by one, get things done. Right now I'm going to go and finish those gifts and get those in a bag and put them in my car so that those are ready to go. And then I'm going to work on school stuff, get the syllabus done, get that posted for the students and for the new class. And then I'll go and get ready, put some makeup on, do my hair, and then it'll be time to go to our luncheon. Our friend, you've probably heard me talk about this before, but one of our girlfriends that used to live here, she moved to San Diego recently. And San Diego is a good, 6-hour drive and from us. And so, but she still comes up here because her mother-in-law still lives around here. And so they come to see her mother-in-law, which is nice. So she lets us know when she's coming. And one of the things that we're going to do with my rosary group today, hopefully, is we're going to plan our girls' trip. So we're not sure. But the good thing about this group is that everyone's retired. So it's good because they're open to, traveling during the week. The schedules are just a little bit flexible. Look what the kids did with their little bunny. Sue made these super cute bunnies for them. Thank you, Sue, Crafty Sue 519. And then the other bunnies for the other grandchildren are in a box, and so I need to get those mailed. I'm not going to worry about that until next week because that's for that's an Easter gift for them. Yesterday, I got a card from Gloria. Thank you, Gloria. I love when she sends me cards, and I also have a few other cards upstairs that I need to open that came in the mail in the last few days. Kids spend the night and they have to go to school the next day. I try to do as much at night that I possibly can do so that in the morning we don't have to rush and it can be a peaceful morning, right? Raleigh makes sure that they have their uniforms washed. I get their uniforms out, set out. Wednesdays is Mass day. I hate that I wasn't able to go to Mass with them this morning, but too much to do. And then they really always look forward to me going to Mass with them, but it didn't happen today. Anyway, so I get their Mass uniforms out. They all bring their lunch to school, so we have to make sure that who likes what and all that, because one person doesn't like peanut butter and somebody doesn't like cheese and Killian doesn't like fruit. And so I just, try to make sure that they'll have something in their lunch for not only snack, but lunch in their lunch boxes, and remember their water bottle and all that. So there's all those things. But so this morning, since we had, Killian peed in bed, so he had to take a bath this morning. So that was kind of something that took a little bit more time this morning. But they, they're so good, and they just wake up happy, and so that makes it nice. And Sophie and Zoe really wanted to go in the playroom and play for a little bit this morning, which they don't usually do. But I said, okay, that's fine. Killian has to take a bath. You guys go play in the playroom for, 10, 15 minutes and then come down. I always make them breakfast. Zoe usually likes cream of wheat. The kids either eat cereal or fruit or a bagel. But this morning, I suggested, they didn't say, I said, who wants to go to Starbucks for breakfast? Because I was just like, I am so exhausted right now. I came downstairs and, the dishes are done. There's no dishes in the sink. And I thought, I really just don't feel like putting any more dishes in the sink right now. So they were happy to have, Sophie and Zoe got a blueberry muffin and Killian got his vanilla scones. And I had brought a bottle of water, so they washed it down with some water, so they were fine. So, just something to get in their belly, and then they have snack after Mass. So they usually have snack about 9:30 or 10. So that's fine. Anyway, oh my gosh, guys. I am just ready on this Wednesday, I am just ready to get some things done. I'm not going to worry about cleaning anything right now. On Wednesdays, Raleigh picks the kids up after school because they have half day, so they get out at 1:30. So maybe I'll just leave the playroom for them and they can clean that up, because as soon as I get home, as soon as I get back from my lunch today, I am going to be working on school stuff. I just made myself some coffee, and I'm going to put some half and half in it. And I'm going to go upstairs, finish up the gifts. I hope that whatever you are doing today, you are having a productive day. And I'm not going to close out this What's Up Wednesday until after I meet up with my friends. So you can see them receiving their gifts. Maybe I'll show you what, I always forget to show you what I got from them, because my friends are just so generous and they're just always so sweet. So cheers to a good morning, and I'll talk to you again in a little bit. Okay, I'm ready. So I finished up. I have all the gifts in here, this Daiso bag ready to go, and I drank some coffee. I talked to Raleigh because we need to make hotel reservations for this weekend when we go up to Yuba City, Sacramento. Not sure where we're going to stay. So when we do our YouTube meetup, we exchange little gifties, which I love. And so I know what I'm bringing, but I need to go get two things. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I could do it tomorrow, but I don't want to wait till the last minute just in case. So I'll see. Maybe I'll go after I'm done. I'll see how I feel. I have a little bit of a sinus headache, but that's okay. I'm just powering through. I can do it. So I may just make a quick stop after the luncheon and see. I know where I'm going to go get both things. They'll have them at both things at the same place. And so I'm going to go do that. That way, maybe tonight I can get it all put together. We'll see. The kids are not spending the night tonight. I talked to Raleigh. He's going to take them to the park. It's been raining. It's been raining here like every day. And so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to take them to the park after he picks them up from school. But he said he'll keep them occupied. Bring them home. We'll do homework, snack, and then bring them home this afternoon. So that way I can get some things done. And that way I'll feel better about tomorrow, and then, you know, getting more things done. I may keep Sophie tomorrow. I usually keep her 2 days a week. So Tuesdays and Thursdays or Tuesdays and Wednesdays depending. And I also have another friend that's in town this week, and she had texted me. I need to text her back because I want to get together with her, try to have coffee, catch up. So hopefully that'll happen too. So life is not boring, is it? Oh, thank you. That's some popcorn.
Because I kept telling her, I want to go, I have no interest. I couldn't get for a ticket. And, oh my gosh, now I can't get away from it.
Raspberry lemonade. Okay.
You're fine.
That is really good.
We all got avocado salad.
That avocado burger.
Yummy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marcy. Next week. Happy birthday to